What's up, wavers? Welcome to PhD and Waves. In today's video, I'm going to show you guys how to properly moisturize your 360 waves and how to properly apply products to your hair. The reason you want to moisturize your 360 waves is because you don't want your hair to be dry, crunchy, and flaky. You want your hair to be very elastic, very shiny, and very soft and hydrated. Before I moisturize, I like to have nice, clean hair. So I always like to wash my hair. I do a wash and style. So I have a nice, clean, fresh surface to apply products. If your hair is flaking, if your hair is really dry, or if you have a lot of product buildup, I think you should wash your hair first just so you can get all the dirt, soil, dandruff, oils, all that buildup out of your hair, just so you could apply a fresh coat of products to your hair. So make sure you do a wash and style before you do this method. There's a couple terms I want you guys to be familiar with. That's the LOC method and the MOB method. These are just terms that people use when they're moisturizing your hair. LOC stands for liquid oil cream. MOB stands for moisturizer oil butter. So these are very important terms to know when you're moisturizing your hair. All right, so let's get right into it. So my hair is pretty short right now. I just got a haircut. So I'm gonna show you guys how I moisturize my hair at this hair length. But later on in the video, I'm also gonna go over how to moisturize your hair when you're wolfing, when you have longer hair. All right, so now let's get into the method. So when it comes to the LOC method and the MOB method, the first thing you need is liquid. LOC, the first letter is liquid. MOB, the first letter is moisture. The best form of moisture is water. So I like to spray my hair with some water, or I like to use a product that contains water, such as a leave-in conditioner, a moisture cream, a hydrating cream. There's so many different products that have different names that fall under the term moisturizer. So what you want to look for is you want to make sure that your product has agua or water as the first ingredient. That's a quick way to know if your product is a moisturizer. So make sure you're checking your products, make sure they have water. That's going to be the first product that you want to apply to your hair. So right here, I have some water in a spray bottle. I like to spray my hair to add direct moisture into my hair. If you want your hair to be really moisturized, I do recommend adding direct water to your hair. Or like I said, you could use a product that contains water. So this product right here contains water, oils, and different butters to help hydrate my hair. So that is the first product that I'm going to use in the LOC method or the MOB method. All these methods are pretty much the same. It's just different letters. But no matter what method you use, you always want to have moisture or liquid as your first product. So since my hair is short right now, I'm just going to spray a little bit. I don't need much. My hair is super short. And then I'm just going to smooth that over my hair just to hydrate my hair and make sure it's moisturized. Then what I like to do is I also like to add in moisturizer, just so my hair is extra moisturized. Not too much. I don't really add that much because I don't like too much product buildup. I'm gonna add a little bit more directly to my crown, just so my crown is moisturized. And then after I apply the products to my hair, I just get a soft brush just to fully distribute the products throughout my hair. All right, so that's the first step in moisturizing your hair. You want to add some moisture. You want to add some water. That way your hair is directly hydrated with water. So the next step in the LOC method or the MOB method is you want to add in an oil. The reason you want to do this is because you want to seal in that moisture. If you just add in water to your hair, or if you just add in a leave-in conditioner, or if you add in just a moisturizing cream, that is going to dry out eventually. So what you want to do is you want to seal in that moisture with the oil. This is going to coat your hair strand and make sure that the moisture gets locked in. I'm just going to take some oil. This is castor oil, by the way. This is going to add shine, lubrication, and it's going to coat my hair and make sure that my hair locks in that moisture. And then you just want to get in a quick brush session just to fully distribute those products throughout your hair. Like I said, my hair is super short, so a brush is going to do the trick as far as distributing the product throughout my hair. All right, so I just completed the second step. The last step is you want to add in another product just to fully seal in that moisture. Don't get me wrong, you could stop here. You could have a moisture and then you could lock in that moisture with the oil, and that could be your whole moisturizing routine. Or you could go another step and you could add in a butter. So the MOB method is moisture, oil, butter. So if you want to add in a butter, you could do that now. If you want to add in a pomade, you could also do that. It really just depends on your hair. How do products, build up on your hair? Does your hair dry out fast? Do you need extra products to seal in that moisture? So right now, I'm just gonna take a little bit of butter. See how thick that is? That's really going to nourish and seal in that moisture and add shine. So I'm just gonna add in a little bit of butter, and this is shea butter. And then I'm just gonna brush that in. Nothing too crazy. Like I keep saying, my hair is short, so a brush is definitely going to distribute that product. And I do recommend going on a longer brush session for each of these steps. I'm just recording the video, so I don't want to make it too long. So I'm just going over, a quick brush session just to distribute the product. All right, so last but not least, you want to get a plastic bag. This is going to help the products moisturize and absorb into your hair, and it's also going to lay down your pattern and add shine to your hair and polish your hair. All right, so that's pretty much how I moisturize my hair. These are the best methods to moisturize your hair, either the LOC method, which is liquid, oil, cream, or the MOB method, which is moisturizer, oil, butter. Pretty much the same concept, just slightly different words. So how often should you moisturize your 360 waves? So basically, like I said, you want to wash your hair. Let's say you wash your hair on a Monday. You're also going to moisturize your hair on a Monday. And then I'll probably wait like 2 or 3 days. I'll probably moisturize my hair again on Wednesday or Thursday, and then the next Monday I'll wash my hair again. You don't want these products sitting in your hair for too long because it's gonna build up on your hair. It's gonna cause flaking and dryness. So you wanna make sure you're washing out these products. You don't want them sitting in your hair for 2 weeks without washing your hair. So you wanna wash your hair once a week, moisturize twice a week, just so you could add in fresh products. If you are wolfing, it's pretty much the same process, but it's a little bit different because just simply laying your products over your hair isn't really going to penetrate all layers of your pattern. I want to go over how to moisturize your hair when you're wolfing. So if you're wolfing, the first thing you want to do is you want to spray your hair with water like we did in the first way with shorter hair. You want to spray your hair, get it wet a little bit. You don't want to use too much water because it will cause your hair to frizz. After that, you want to comb that water throughout your hair just to penetrate and just to distribute that water all throughout your hair. And this is also going to lift your pattern so all that moisture can absorb into your pattern. When your hair is laid down, you have all those layers that aren't really going to get all that moisture. So you do want to comb up your hair just to lift it up. After you spray water in your hair and you lift it up your pattern, the next thing you want to do is you want to apply a moisturizer, which is the M in the MOB method. You want to apply a cream, a moisture cream. Like I said, there's so many different products out there. Just make sure it contains water. And then after that, you also want to comb that product throughout your hair just to distribute it fully throughout your hair. So after you apply the cream, the next thing you want to do is you want to apply an oil. The oil is going to help seal in that moisture, and you're going to comb that throughout your pattern just so it can be fully distributed throughout your pattern. All right, so after you comb the oil throughout your hair, the next thing you want to do is you want to start laying down your pattern. Since you lifted up your pattern, now you want to lay it back down. So you want to get in a brush session with a hard brush. This is going to help move your curls into place, and you're going to begin laying down your pattern. Depending on how long you've been wolfing, you might have to get in a 5 to 10 minute brush session with the hard brush just so you could control your curls and lay them back down. All right, so after you brush that product in, the next thing you want to do is you want to apply a butter. A butter is going to add softness to your hair, it's going to add shine, and it's also going to be another layer of sealing in that moisture. So you want to apply the butter, and then you want to move down. You could use a hard brush to brush it in, or you could move down to a medium brush to fully brush in the butter into your hair. And you want to do that for about 5 to 10 minutes. Depending on how long you're wolfing, you might need to brush longer to fully lay down your pattern. The last brush, after you use the medium brush, you want to use a soft brush to fully lay down your pattern. So again, you want to use the soft brush for about 5 to 10 minutes, or until your pattern is fully laid down. All right, so after you use the soft brush, you want to move onto the Ziploc bag method like we did with the first method. This is just to fully lay down your pattern, remove any frizz, and to help the products fully absorb into your hair, because the heat from your hand and the smooth surface will help these products absorb into your hair. Then last but not least, you could apply a do-rag. This is just to seal everything in and to protect your pattern. You don't want to ruin your pattern after you put in all that work to moisturize your hair. And yeah, that's pretty much the best way to moisturize your pattern. This keeps my hair super shiny, super healthy looking. I avoid dryness, I avoid flaking and things like that. And I do this every week after the wash and style. And you can mix these around as long as you're getting in that moisture, as long as you're using products that contain water, and then you're sealing in those products with an oil or a butter. You can mix it around. You could use different oils, you could use different products. Thank you guys for all your support. Definitely see all your comments. Make sure to hit the thumbs up button, make sure to subscribe, and I'll see you guys in the next one.